South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Well, right away, they'll change the look.
21. 12.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here we go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
21. Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo on first down. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Dolphins at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. You talk about this Giant defense. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
12, fellas, here we go. 11.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Here we go. 11. Hey, gun.
In motion left, Flowers.
Stay hot.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Stick. I got you. 21. Stay hot.
Garoppolo now. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Garoppolo's going to change the play. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
21. Lock.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Eckler now between the tackles. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. It's Eckler again. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Miami.
They decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Rifle, 3-3. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slam. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
10 cycles. Ready.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here's 2nd and 3. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Check, pitch. Red, cycle.
Ritter to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Fight, 97. Hey,
in motion left, that's Gage.
Blaster, 6. Yellow, Lonnie. Fight, white. Drill, green. Set.
On 1st down, Ritter. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go, here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Austin Eckler, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here we go.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
43 rail. Slide 2. Hut.
Ritter now. And that's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. There he goes, right side. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
White. Man.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Giants 7. Santos set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Garoppolo going to change the look here.
21.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Now he's into the clear again. Austin Eckler. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Austin Eckler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Down.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Going play action. Ritter. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded at the 17. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 181 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
13. I got you.
Flowers going to go in motion
21,
right.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Giants' 38-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. Touchdown! Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Giants 14. Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Hey, gun.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Looking deep here for Chase.
That's caught at the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
195 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
First down and goal to go.
21. I got it.
In motion left, Flowers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Austin Eckler on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Giants 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Blue striker. Ready?
Ritter. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Hey, gun.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Hey, hot.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Hey, hot.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Come on, set. Blue check. Set.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Ritter back to throw.
And now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On play action, now Garoppolo.
And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I got you. 11. 6. Wait.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion left, Flowers. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Steel, black. Hut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 33. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10.
21.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run here with Eckler. There he goes, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 245 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Throw left side complete to Chase. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cordero Patterson from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco 67 yards. And the Giants are able to at least get one score back. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Giants 21. Cairo Santos set to kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Play action. Garoppolo. The looking deep here for Flowers. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Garoppolo changing the play.
I got you.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Garoppolo. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Down. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Smith, red. Ready.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20, Austin Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ritter off the play fake. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Ready,
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yellow.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Lock. White.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident. Oh, and now some space to operate. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Dolphins 63, Giants 35. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10.
Chase the motion man right. Garoppolo on first down. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And Garoppolo's going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 45.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, Garoppolo. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around.
And this is caught. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 45 yards. And the Dolphins have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A fourth touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Extra point up and through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
They're on 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 235 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 52 yards. And the Giants are able to claw one back. Now they'll change things up. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Giants 42. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Flush to his right. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some room to work. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. Tackle made there by Budda Baker. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
17.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
White. Ready.
Ritter now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Talk about two sides of the ball cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. The front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Drill green.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 32 on the play.
Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I got this. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo looking to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11. 12. Set hunt.
Now Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Ready, break.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Set.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, alert! 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 12, fellas, here we go. Hey, hot!
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
There he goes, left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Blue check. Hut.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Edo blue. 6. Mega. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.